Thank you, Nancy Lee.
Thank you, Sandy, my pet. You'll have to excuse me if his voice is a bit... Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. That wasn't Nancy Lee at all. She might sound like that, but it's not exactly. Well, Chummers, we have a program this evening, and I'm in charge of it because everybody has got to do something what I call upon. Now, if I call upon her to do anything, she's got to do it. And if I call upon Nancy Lee to do it, she's not got to do it. If you know what I mean?
No, I do not, Nicky Pickles.
However, they're most of the old favourites from Chatterbox Corner, and the first one is their Chums Parade. I think we'll have to start off with that. Listen, chums, to the patter of the drums as we march to the tune of the Chums Parade. There comes Nick, Sandy too, smiling as old chums should do as we march to the tune of the Chums Parade. There's Margot and poor Annie Bertha too. There's Nancy who's very, very proud of you. Give a cheer and sing a song, rolling as we march along. Join our happy, smiling Chums Parade. Listen, chums, to the patter of the drums as we march to the tune of the Chums Parade. There goes Nick, Sandy too, smiling as the chums should do as we march to the tune of the Chums Parade. There's Margot and poor Annie Bertha too. There's Nancy Lee who's very, very proud of you. Give a cheer, sing a song, rolling as we march along. Join our happy, smiling Chums Parade. All right, now that's number one over.
Well, all right.
All right.
Well, all right.
Now, Nancy,
Yes, Nicky Pickles.
you've had a very busy day today. I think you ought to sing that one that just sang for the Chummos about nigh on 50 years ago.
Nigh on 50 years.
Somewhere thereabouts.
What was that?
Little man, you've had a busy day.
Well, how about you helping me out?
Oh, gosh, those they can't hear us.
Evening breeze is sighing, moon is in the sky. Little man, it's time for bed.
Daddy's little hero is tired and wants to cry. Now come along and rest your weary head. Little man, you're crying. I know why you're blue. Someone took your kitty cat away. Better go to sleep now. Little man, you've had a busy day. Johnny won your marbles. Tell you what we'll do. Dad'll get you new ones right away. Better go to sleep now. Little man, you've had a busy day. You've been playing soldiers, the battle has been won. The enemy is out of sight. Come along there, soldier, and put away your gun. The war is over for tonight. Time to stop your scheming, time your day was through. Can't you hear the bugle softly say? Better go to sleep now, little man, you've had a busy day. And now, Nicky Pickles.
Oh, what he rooster.
We've had, most of these little songs have been chosen from requests which have come in from our old chummos, and such a lot of them have been asking for you to play your one-string fiddle.
Oh, cut it out, Kathy. This is your recital, I thought.
Maybe they think he's bought a saw, Nancy Lee.
This is not my recital, and I know the piece they love most of all, and that's He Wipes the Tear. Will you play that for me?
Oh, God, it's a bit early, I think.
thank you, Nicky and Margot. That was lovely. Now, come on, Master of Ceremony.
Oh, yes. Now, look, I've got a big bundle of, big bundle of request numbers here,
Got a
Kathleen.
bundle of requests.
Just wait till I dive in.
My goodness, it's a bundle, all right.
We're all doing our best to oblige the request. For Myrtle to sing Little Sir Echo.
Oh, now, I won't come at that. I'll try
You've
one of things,
got
but I
to-
won't try Little Sir Echo.
Come on, Sam.
I don't believe it.
All right.
Well, I don't believe it.
Or it's written in my own writing. You ought to...
Give us a look. Give us a look at
it's
it.
No, it's a request.
My gosh, it is
Well,
too.
Nance, we've got a lovely little ditty for you.
All right, Nicky, what is it?
Oh, wait
Not
till
Little Sir Echo?
No, we'll save that up till later.
Good.
This is pretty Marg.
Yes, Nicky.
Thump the ivories, pet.
What key, Mark? What key?
No,
Oh, no.
no, we're going to have the other one about the animals, you know, Marg.
Hit me again. I can still hear that song.
That's the one. Pretty tune, isn't it? And now, my dear Miss Nancy Lee, we ask one favour of you. My animals are at the door and want to bid their adieu. Here they are, happy as their corner. Turning knees and 92, the fence of Chatterbox Corner. Bum, 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 bum.
First there comes that mowing horse, dear old faithful Colonel. He wishes you the best of luck when you're away on furlough.
Here they are, happy as their corner. Turning knees and 92, the fence of Chatterbox Corner. Isn't that pretty? And here, as no doubt you can tell, comes Sneeze, the goat elusive. Please don't complain about the smell, it's really most exclusive. We don't care, happy as their corner. Telling Sneeze the 92, the fence of Chatterbox Corner.
Now here comes Cinders ambling up to give a move so hearty. We hope you like her petticoat, it's specially for the party.
Here they are, happy as their corner. Telling Sneeze 92, the fence of Chatterbox Corner.
Goes on forever.
And here comes now that famous hound, one-eyed, one-eyed-eyed. That means good luck to Nancy Lee on land or air or Friday.
Oh.
Here they are, happy as their corner. This is pretty, isn't it?
Now here comes that famous chook, dear Mrs. Cackleberry. She says she hopes your life will be always bright and merry.
We don't care, here they are, happy as their corner. Sing and play, night and day, the dogs of Chatterbox Corner. And so our animals trip round with smiles on all their faces. In every chummer's heart, I'm sure they always have their places. Here they are, happy as their corner. Girl and knees and 92, the best of Chatterbox Corner.
Well, I'd like to know who knew the words, but they were very good. Thank you, Nicky Pickles.
They just couldn't seem to oblige with them like in my writing. I didn't know what to do about it,
Well,
really.
I think it's very sweet of all the animals to send those dear little verses to me, and I appreciate them very much, too. And now, Nicky,
Yes, Eve.
you won't like what I'm going to tell you.
What's that, please?
Well, another request number for you. Now, hold your breath.
No.
Don't say no before I ask you.
Well, what is it?
Lamp lighting time in the valley.
What, no bride hanging on a wall?
Oh, no, she's been done away with.
Come on.
There's a lamp shining bright in a cabin. In the window it's shining for me. And I know that my mother is praying for the boy she is longing to see. When it's lamp lighting time in the valley, then in the dreams I go back to my home. I can see that old lamp in the window. It will guide me wherever I roam. lamplight each night I can see her as she rocks in her chair to and fro. Though she prays that I'll come back to see her, still I know I can never go. When it's lamplight and time in the valley, then in the dreams I go back to my home. I can see that old lamp in the window. It will guide me wherever I roam.
That was beautiful, Margaret.
Well, now, the next request is for Mert to sing Little Sir Echo. Where is he?
What another request?
I still want to see those requests.
But look, Sandy, here they are. Look, they're
I'm digging
all
them out.
written requests.
Well, they look all right.
You can't get out of it.
Show me that one.
I'll wait till it's voiced.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Oh,
Amateur Drams bottom.
yes, that was the name of the lady.
Ah, now,
Nicky.
wait a minute. Wait, I don't mind obliging. I don't mind obliging, mind you, but I think this is phony. I think it is.
No, it's not. There's one here for Kathy to sing Philomena.
Well, will we keep Little Say?
Yes, we'll keep it.
Keep him.
But you can't get out of it.
I can think of lots better things to do with him.
Go
All
on.
right, Philomena. Thanks, Marg. In a quaint little village near Amsterdam, there's a plump little dairy maid. She's sweeter than honey or strawberry jam, and dressed like a doll from the toy arcade. She wears wooden shoes on her plump little feet, and they seem to say as she walks down the street, Philomena is plump and round, plump and round, plump and round. Jacob and Peter and Fritz and Hans asked her permission to put up the bands. All she says is 999, no wedding bells for me. Each day they get keener on plump little Philomena, the pride of Crusader Sea. With her laughing blue eyes and her flaxen hair, she's a picture you can't forget. The men want to marry her, they declare, but sweet Philomena replies, not yet. I'm just 17 and I've never been kissed, but I'll put your name upon my waiting list. Philomena is plump and round, plump and round, plump and round. Jacob and Peter and Fritz and Hans asked her permission to put up the bands. All she says is 999, no wedding bells for me. Each day they get keener on plump little Philomena, the pride of the Dragon Sea. Oh, did you hear that tough note?
Lovely.
Oh, did you hear it?
Well, now, Mert, look, if I don't pull a request out this time for Little Sir Echo, I've got thousands of them there.
Yeah.
And now, Nicky Pickles, you can't get out of it.
Oh,
Come here.
Not after that, Kathleen.
You can't get out of
not
it.
after that one, I reckon.
Now, this song, I think, was specially written for you. Somebody once told me. Somebody I knew very, very well once told me that a certain song must have been written especially for you.
Yes, the chap that wrote it, he heard me sing it once, and by gosh, you would have heard what he said.
It still suits me. Come on.
Keep on a nagging and bully-ragging and criticizing and call me pison.
I'll do that.
I ain't apologizing, no siree. No matter what you say, still suits me. The rag you're chewing must be a ruin. Keep right on knocking, keep right on mocking. My rocking chair ain't rocking, no siree. No matter what you say, still suits me.
Does you ever wash the dishes? Does you do the things I wishes? Does you do them? No, you don't. Will you do them? No, you won't. When does any working to it? I'm the one that's got to do it. When it's raining, who's the fella? Uses up the whole umbrella. Selfish as a man can be.
Who, me? No matter what you say, still suits me.
You don't make money?
Well, I knows that, honey.
I never see none.
Ain't gonna be none. But that don't worry me none, no siree. No matter what you say, still suits me. I may be no good.
No.
No good for your good.
No.
I may be lifeless, but with one wife less, my life would be most strifeless. Yes, sirree. No matter what you say, still suits me. Now, does you ever wash the dishes?
No.
Does you do the things I wishes?
No.
Does you do them? No, you don't. Well, will you do them? No, you won't.
Always imitating me and always aggravating me. Then in spite of everything, in spite of all the grief you bring, expecting me to love you true.
No matter what you say, I think you do.
I knows I do.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Now,
Oh,
Mert,
that was a failure.
Mert, how about doing Little Sir Echo for us?
Oh, is he in again?
Aye? Do you reckon you could do Little Sir Echo?
Are those requests
Oh,
really
come on,
true?
Sandy. Yes, they're really true.
Well, I hate
Truly and
to,
really they
I
are.
hate to be nasty.
Oh, we'll do Little Sir
Oh,
Echo.
all right.
Just one chorus.
Put the roll in, Mag. I'll give it a top of
Little Sir Echo, how do you do? Hello, hello. Little Sir Echo, I'm very low. Hello, hello, my love. Won't you come over and play? You're a nice little fellow, I know by your voice, but you're always so far away.
Look, here's Mrs. Bruce along just glad.
Ah, you Auntie
Very
Beth.
nice to come in tonight, Pet.
How sweet of you, Auntie Beth.
I was down in the middle of the flounder and I just thought it was the last night, dear. And I thought I'd have to leave after the flounder, Pet, and come along and say, cheery ho.
You were floundering with a flounder, as it
Yes,
were.
can you smell it?
No.
Oh, it was a nice good one, too. Mr. Rapp's a nice boy, you know.
Oh, lovely boy.
Free out, I'll get one for free next week, you know.
Well, Auntie Bertha, I think it's lovely of you to come in and say cheerio to me.
Yes, my black-eyed beauty. I thought it was nice of me to come along, don't you?
Auntie Bertha,
Yes,
you
sir.
you come in next Friday and maybe Nicky will introduce you to Sue.
Sue?
Yes, Sue.
Yeah, sweet Sue, all right.
And listen, Auntie Bertha, don't you believe him if he says it's his great-great-grandmother.
Who?
I know.
Sue?
I know Nicky.
She's too young for that. Oh, she's a nice type. I can...
Yes, she's there.
With the fuchsia. Is that her?
That's her.
Haven't met her yet.
No, won't be long now, I should
No,
say.
I hope
Bertha.
not. No, dear.
I've warned her about you.
Have you? Oh, that's very nice of you.
And there's Gladdy out there,
Yeah.
too. Look, Rusty.
Rusty? Come on, Rusty. Aren't you coming in? And Joyce?
Come on.
Oh, come on. You must come into the studio.
Well, go out and get them, Pet.
Yes, go
just
on.
being difficult.
Bundle them in. Well, now, just whilst we're getting them, what about little Mr. Baggy Britches? We can't have a session without Mr. Baggy Britches coming
little
along, I
Mr.
think.
Baggy Britches, just as
Baggy
well
guy.
Ronnie isn't here, isn't it? Thank you, Mag. He was a fat little Hollander boy. He was watching the boats going by. Oh me, oh my. He was watching the boats going by. She was a little pink Hollander girl, and she said from behind with a sigh, if I can't put stitches in for Jacob's breeches, much better than that I will die. Little Mr. Baggy Breeches, I love you. If you'll be my Sunday fellow, I'll patch you with purple, with pink and with yellow. Folks will say, as you lean on the old sea wall, Venus be patching her young top till he's got no breeches at all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Patches big, patches small. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Till he's got no breeches at all. Pom, pom. Poor little Mr. Baggy Britches.
Well, now, here's Rusty. You going to say hello to Rusty?
I certainly am. Come on, Rusty, over to the microphone. I want to thank you, Rusty, very much indeed for all you've done for Chatterbox Corner. I know Chatterbox Corner just wouldn't have been Chatterbox Corner without you. You've loved the Chums and you've been just as interested in them as Nicky and I have been. And I know you'd like to say hello to them, wouldn't you?
Well, it's a long time since I've been with this microphone, Chums, but it's lovely to say hello to you all again, even though it is the last night of the first part of Chatterbox Corner. And I'd like to say that I don't think anyone could ever have been nicer than Nancy Lee to work for, and Nicky too, and everybody. Cheerio.
Thank you very much, Rusty. That's lovely. And I'd like to take this opportunity of thanking everybody at 3AW. Joyce has been with me since she was just a little girl. She was only just left school a little while when she started at Chatterbox Corner. Come on, Joycey. Come on. Make her come, Nicky. Auntie Bertha will soon bring her over. Come on, come over and say hello to the Chums. Because she doesn't very often speak over the air.
Hello, Chums. I'm sure that you'll be just as sorry as what I am with losing Nancy Lee from Chatterbox Corner. But we hope that Sue will be just as successful, don't we?
And I'm sure she will too. And I'd like to also thank all the listeners. They've been just marvellous. Oh, and I want to thank Margot. Come over here, Marg. Come on. Come on, quickly. Now, Margot, I'd love to thank you for all you've done. You've been a marvellous chum.
Oh, I've loved working with you, Nancy Lee. I've enjoyed working with you. I'm really sorry you're going.
Oh, well, it's good to have had you too, Marg. And for everybody else at 3AW who helped you, Nance, I'm sure that you're wishing to thank them all too. It's pretty hard on an occasion like this to say goodbye and all the rest of it. But we hope that our listeners, every one of them, both the invalids and everybody else that listens in, will be just as true to Sue and give her just as lovely time as they have to Nance since she's been here. Nance is going to introduce Sue to you in just a few moments, and I'm sure, Chummos, that you'll like Sue very much, and she's going to do her best to make you like her too.
Thank you, Nicky. That's just what I wanted you to say. And I'd like to thank you too, Sandy and Tup, and all the others who've helped us in Chatterbox Corner. And I know the Chums are going to love Sue, and she's going to love all of you. And
Thank you, Nancy Lee. And for myself, I would like to say how much I've enjoyed working with you all this time, and I wish you all the very, very best.
Thank you, Sandy. That's lovely.
Could I introduce Sue to the boys and girls? Sue,
Oh, it's not.
Hello!
lovely, Sue.
How are you?
Oh, that's not fair.
You beauts.
Now, look, Tuppy, you just get right away from this microphone because I have very great pleasure now in introducing Sue Barry, who is going to be known to all the Chums just as Sue. And she's taking charge of Chatterbox Corner from Monday onwards, and she's very thrilled with the idea. Well, she'll tell you all about it herself, and I do wish you every success, Sue.
Thank you so much, Nancy Lee, and thank you, Nicky, and everybody else for your nice welcome. Well, Chums, it really is great fun to be able to say hello to you.
And I know you're all feeling very sad at losing your great friend, Nancy Lee. But I feel that it's a great privilege to be able to try to take Nancy Lee's place, and I can only say that I'll do my very best to be worthy of it. And I know, as this is Nancy Lee's farewell party, you won't want to take up any of the time in the program, so I'll hand the mic back to Nancy now. And after all the lovely things Nicky's been saying about me, well...
And you're not his great-grandmother, are you, Sue?
Well, certainly not, Nancy Lee. But, Chums, I'm sure we'll all be great friends and have lots and lots of fun in Chatterbox Corner. Thank you very much, Nancy Lee, and until Monday night, I can say, are there fellas? Can I say, are there fellas?
You certainly can.
Well, are there fellas?
And now I'd like to also thank all the girls of the Chatterbox Corner Club for the wonderful work they've done, and I know Sue will be behind you in all your future efforts, and I'm sure she's going to help you make a great success of the club. And also a very big cheerio to all the invalid chums. I'm not going to say goodbye because by hook or by crook I'm going to meet those invalid chums again sometime. And I have my mother in the studio, and I'd very much like to say how much she has...
Oh, darling. Well, Chummos, this is, it's not a very nice thing. We were hoping that Nance wouldn't break up like this. Come on,
Nick, come on, off we go. This is Nancy Lee's mother. Come on, say hello to the Chums. There you are.
Hello, Chums. It's hard for me to speak too because I feel my daughter leaving you all, but I know that you'll be very happy with Sue because she's a very lovely girl.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Lindgren, very much indeed. Well, now, I suppose it's about for me to sing now to fill in time. me, Margot. Oh, for all... Oh, there you are, Nancy.
By the way, we were going to try and get Nance, if she possibly could, to do a verse and chorus of This Little Piggy, because we considered that was her most popular number that she did in Chatterbox Corner.
Listen, you're not slinging off This Little Piggy.
No.
I step to the
Listen,
microphone.
Tub, if I can't get through it, will you help me?
Yeah, I'll snore for you.
You just carry on, there ain't no the difference. I have heard sophisticated love songs, rhapsodies and symphonies galore. They never praise me or amaze me. It's funny how I still adore. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. How I recall my dear old mother putting me to bed. She tucked me in and said to her little sleepy head, this little piggy was a bad little piggy who cried all the way home. Years have passed, but it's still my favorite poem. Go on, Marg, play it. This little piggy went to market, and this little piggy stayed home. Now, aren't I silly? Well, Chummos, for the last time, I'm going to say, are there fellas? Should all the acquaintance
be forgot in the land of our Lord? Should all acquaintance be forgot in the bay